How's it going today, guys? Trucks and Water here, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be going over the true MPG and what I get in my lifted 3rd gen Tacoma. So, this video, I'll be doing basically like the same as I did with the hybrid Tacoma we had. I'm going to do basically a 110, 111 mile loop back to this Kroger's gas station, and it's going to consist of interstate to back roads / state highways / highway, then to city driving the rest of the way back here. So about 110 miles total. Now, caveats here. Where you live will also affect this. You could be a lot flatter. You have a lot more hills. You have a lot more front winds. Stuff like that. There's all kinds of different ways this could affect it. But I've seen a lot of things on the internet where people like only get like 12 miles to the gallon. Well, I get 23 miles to the gallon. So this would be a good baseline. This truck is like lift, like I said, on 33s. It's got a 3.5-inch lift kit with the updated Vertex shocks. The only engine mod I had, which not really in a mod, is a cold air intake, stock tunes. Nothing's changed there. Stock transmission, stock gearing, everything of that nature. This would be a good baseline for you all. So I'm going to fill up the truck, let it click, wait 15 seconds, fill it up again until it clicks again to top it off, and then we'll go on our test drive. All right, we're getting the truck all filled. It was already pretty much full, so it's not going to take much to fill it up, but get the truck all filled up. Alright, so we're going to clear the history on the MPG. Yes, clear it. Alright, we're good there. Go back to home. Apple CarPlay so I can play my stuff. And then I'm just going to show you all on the dash here. When it pulls up, it is 35 PSI on all 4 corners of the truck. Maybe a little bit more since I've been driving. So let's get on the road and start this MPG test. Yep, there you can see it. It's got, actually 36, I just drove to the gas station. It's 36 PSI on all 4 corners, and we have 80,382 miles. So on the interstate, I'm about to pull on here from this light, I'm going to be doing 70 through the city of Knoxville, basically. And then once we get on the outskirts for the rest of the interstate trip, try to keep 75 on cruise. Now, this truck does have the after cruise control, since it's a newer Tacoma 22 with the safety features on it. So that does help, but I just want to make that transparent to you all. It'll be 70 and 75. That's about the national average for interstate speeds. All right, we are merging onto the interstate. All right, now we're at 70 miles an hour on cruise. Hopefully we can sustain that with don't hit too much traffic and whatnot. But yep, we're at 70 on cruise, so we'll see how she does MPG-wise. I'm having to interrupt this video real quick with our sponsorship, 3W Liner. Just like most of you all, we really do like to modify the outside of our truck, but even though we spend the most time on the inside. So that being said, Toyota from factory does a fantastic job of providing really, really good floor liners for your Tacoma, but there's still left to be desired, and that's where 3W Liners comes into play. With their extra bolstering on the sides and up the sides of the carpet right there, and then the removable carpet pads they have patent installed, so you can either run just normal rubber floor mats or put the carpet pads on and get that extra style look. They're very easy to clean, pressure wash or vacuum it. And then you've got for the back seat, the same thing, except without the carpet insert. So there's a great bolstering of the side. It's very deep under the front seat to get all the grime and grit that your feet will track in. It goes up and over the transmission hump. Check them out, guys, if you want some. Use my discount code to get a percentage off of your order. And then also, they don't just make it for Tacoma. They make it for all makes and models, stuff like that. So make sure you check them out on that. And make sure if you use the link down below, my referral link, I do get a small commission off of the sales, which helps me grow the channel and get new stuff for the channel and make more videos for you all. So huge thank you to 3W Liners. Now back to the video. All right, guys. So now we're on the part of the interstate where it's the 75 miles an hour zone. I got it on cruise at 75. It's going really good, been really consistent. We had a little bit of traffic that did not want to get over from the fast lane, but it is what it is, but it's going pretty good. So showing the MPG as of right now, well, sorry, that's tire pressure. Showing the MPG as of right now, we're at about 17.3, 17.4. We'll see what it is when I hand calculate it when it's all said and done, but the Lyle meter is saying 17.3 as of right now. Alright guys, quick little update. We're still on the interstate, doing about 75 miles an hour, doing really, really well. More open interstate, so I haven't been off 75 at all, really, which is nice. See what the MPG is looking at right now. 17.5 is where we're kind of staying at right now. Still going really good. getting towards more of the end of the leg of the interstate part to get onto state highway and stuff like that. So we're getting near the end of the interstate journey, guys. We had some pretty big hills we had to climb up and down, so the MPGs have dropped. I'll show you right here. So we're down to 16.9 right now. It should probably go back up when we get on the state highways, so I'll be staying around the speed limit of those, maybe 5 over or something like that. But yeah, we're hovering right around 16.9, 17 right now as we go up the hill. Oh, the third gen downshift into a lower gear to make it up the hill, especially with 33s. We are off the interstate on this public highway, running about 60. Speed limit's 55, 60, so running about 60 up towards the turnaround point, and then we'll start heading on back towards Knoxville, where state highway roads, and then the city part where it's stop and go, red lights and stuff like that. All right, the first leg of the journey is over. We're at the halfway point, and we'll show you the halfway MPG. Right now, we're at 17 flat. So the LIO meter is saying 17 flat. I don't know really where it's at. It's gonna be very interesting when we get back to the Kroger's to fill back up. But now we're going back, which will be this little country town, little stop signs, stop lights, stuff like that. Then city highways the whole way, most of the way there, running about 55, 60, and then the city part going into Knoxville and through Knoxville, so a lot of stop and go traffic of that nature. All right, so we've been traveling on the state highway for about 20 or so-ish minutes, probably a little bit less than that. Running about 55 or so, and current MPGs are looking at almost 18 miles to the gallon, so it has gone up since we gotten off the interstate. Beautiful country out here, a lot of farmland, stuff like that. But it is going up, so I'm interested to see if it'll hover at a certain point or go down a little bit when we hit the city part. Okay, guys, so we are out of the country. We're now in the city of Knoxville, starting to drive through where all the red lights and Chowee Park and the zoo and all that stuff is, going towards West Knox through the city limits. And right now, after our county country drive highway, we're at 18.8 miles to the gallon. So we'll see if that fluctuates any, going through the cities, going from stoplight to stoplight and stuff like that. There's not a lot of people out. Knoxville's kind of weird. Either you got all kinds of traffic or you got nobody. But anyways, so we'll see if this changes at all or not. I'm not entirely sure. All right, guys, so we're getting very close to the Kroger's over here. As you can see, we're at 18.7. That's what the LIO meter is saying. So I'm very interested to see what the actual number is. But we're going to pull into Kroger's, and I will catch you there. All right, guys, we are now at the pump. I'm going to fill the truck up. Do the same thing like I did last time. I'm going to fill it up. Then when it clicks, wait 15 seconds, and then fill it up again until it clicks. Take the amount of gallons, divide it by the mileage that we did. It was 104 miles. I just did the math on it. And we'll see what the MPG comes out at. Filling it up right now. And I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video is I am running 87, not 91, not 93, not 89. It's just regular 87 pump gas. So nothing special when it comes to that. So that way I try to give a good baseline for you all when it comes to that. All right, guys. So I got the final results in. And basically, the LIO meter was saying 18.8. And when I just did the math, it got 18.8 miles to the gallon. So what I contribute that to, because I know a lot of y'all be like, oh, I get like 12, 15. How do you do that? Look, if you don't drive like a jackass and you use your cruise control, then you should be okay. You should get better mileage. Again, depending on your region, you could have really bad crosswinds or headwinds. We don't have much wind going on here right now in East Tennessee. More steep and mountainous than we are here in East Tennessee. You have flatter ground, so that way it gives better mileage. There's all kinds of factors that contribute to this, but that is the case. And plus, this cold air intake does help out a little bit. It allows the engine to breathe better, which means it'll be more fuel efficient. So that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like the video, leave a like on the channel. Please subscribe to the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing and changing, trying new and better things. And like I said, guys, maybe if you get a cold air intake for your Tacoma, or if you're looking to lift your Tacoma and put 33s on it, depending on your region, this is what you can average if you don't drive like an idiot and you actually use your cruise control. So thank you all so much for watching. Like the video, leave a like on the new channel. Please subscribe to the Trucks and Water family, constantly growing, changing, trying new and better things. I hope you all have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.